I'm sure you guys already saw, but it was fight night at Packers Seahawks joint practice, and it looked absolutely electric. Welcome into the Packers Report, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joey Petersen. Today, I'm going to give you 5 winners, 3 losers from today's joint practice against the Seattle Seahawks, who, of course, you know by now we are taking on in preseason week 3 in Lambeau Field. Will the Green Bay Packers finish with a winning record, 2-1, or will they fall to 1-2? Honestly, doesn't really matter because all we're focused on is the regular season. This was the final joint practice of the offseason. After preseason, Game 3, we'll kind of transfer into roster cutdown day, get that down to the 53-man roster, and then we're into the NFL season. And I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer, as I always do whenever we do these kinds of videos. If someone is a loser on this list, I don't hate them, I don't think they suck at football, and I also don't think that I could go out there and do better than them. It's just from where their stock was before this joint practice to where it is after, it's either a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Speaking of higher, we're climbing up that training camp sub-battle ranking, okay? We were in 3rd place when we checked in earlier this week. Now we have shot all the way up to 2nd place, only 4 subscribers behind Bears now. If you guys are hearing this and you have not subscribed yet, today is a perfect day to do so. Join us and also help us get to 10,000 subscribers. But more importantly, let's get to number 1 in the NFC North for our training camp sub-battle. Starting off with our winner, with Mr. Matthew Golden, wide receiver taken out of Texas, 1st round pick. First time, as we know, Green Bay has selected a wide receiver since 2002. And we're all starting to see why. Because Matthew Golden was absolutely cooking today. And it didn't really matter who was out there at quarterback. Malik Willis, Jordan Love, Taylor Algersma, Sean Clifford. Hell, he could have done it with me out there at quarterback. He looked phenomenal. Beautiful deep shot from Malik to him down the right sideline for a touchdown. My guy at Packers Sleeper sent me that tweet in my DMs to make sure I saw it. Oh, I saw it. And I absolutely loved it, I'll tell you that much. Great goal line work, 1v1 as well. Something I noticed about Matthew Golden, he uses his hands so well while running routes. And not pushing off, not offensive pass interference. He just gets active with them. He makes them help him get open. And there's 17 days until we get to see Matthew Golden unleashed. Okay? Until we get to stop living off of social media, off of Twitter, off of all these updates we're getting from the beat reporters, and we get to see it in real life, see him dominate in real life. I cannot wait. Do you think he leads the Packers in touchdowns this year? Receiving touchdowns. Give me a yes or give me a no in the comment section down below. I want to see how high you are on the 1st round rookie. Let me know in the comment section. Let's talk Tucker Kraft, okay? He's been phenomenal. He was phenomenal today against the Seattle Seahawks. The tight end who had his best season in the NFL last year, I've got a feeling he's going to get even better in 2025. Andy Herman tweeting out, Tucker Kraft is tearing apart the Seahawks right now. He wasn't the only one covering it because 6 minutes later, Ryan Wood tweeted just about the same thing. Tucker Kraft having himself a day against the Seahawks secondary. Already 4 catches for about 60 yards. That's not easy to do in a joint practice, okay? He was balling. And I expect him to do so this season. I would not be surprised if he is Jordan Love's number 1 weapon. Basically, what I'm telling you is buy all of the Tucker Kraft stock that's possible. Okay? Every single bit of it that's out there, go ahead, get you some. He does everything really, really well. He's a great, obviously, pass catcher. He's a great blocking tight end. He can make guys miss when he has the ball in his hands. Anything you need, Tucker Kraft's got you. And I know he did great last year, but I expect even better things from him this next year. Another pass catcher we're talking about, Romeo Doubs. Just a day after I came on here and said, you know what, there's a chance he gets traded, which I still think there is a small chance he gets traded. He had a really good practice. And he had a good practice yesterday, right? Even coming back from that injury that he was suffering and kind of had to sit out a couple practices earlier in the week, he cooked Reek Witherspoon on the goal line. I mean, absolutely cooked this guy. Made him touch grass. Do you know how hard that is to do to anybody in the National Football League? But nonetheless, a guy like Reek Witherspoon, who's like one of the better defensive backs in the NFL. And if you go to the top, it should be Alper there at the top, a little bit of a screenshot of what the goal line play was. There we go. Literally like he's doing a yoga pose. Romeo Doubs made him do that. Made the catch, obviously. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with Romeo Doubs from here on out. I still kind of stand by what I said yesterday. I think they're going to not trade any wide receiver going into the season. Wait to the trade deadline till they can kind of see where they're at with their guys. If Romeo Doubs comes out here and he impresses all season long, though, he's going to make himself safe. So keep doing that, Romeo. You're going to be good. Predict his stat line for me in the comment section down below. Give me yards and give me touchdowns, okay? Where do you think he is in 2025? I like to think that me and you are very similar, okay? We both love the Packers, and I promise if you give Underdog a shot, you're going to love it just as much as I do because football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Let's cut to the chase. If you download the app today and sign up with promo code Packers Report, you score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. You can play with as little as $1, and we all know how much I love college football, so I'm so excited for Iowa State, Kansas State this weekend. And to make watching that game a little bit more fun, I got a little bit of an underdog going on. 45.5 rush yards. Give me the higher for Avery Johnson. And for Iowa State's quarterback, Rocco Beck, give me higher than 1.5 passing touchdowns. You could fade my picks. You could tail my picks. Just make sure you do it with our friends at Underdog. Download the app today and sign up with promo code Packers Report to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code Packers Report. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 or older, 19 or older in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 or older in Colorado for some games, 21 or older in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play-and-get-terms_dfs_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. We talked tight end 1 already. Now let's go and let's talk tight end 2. How about Luke Musgrave? A guy who I think there was a lot of hope. There was a lot of hope going into this year about, and we kind of had really been waiting to see. Well, today he showed. Weston, I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Luke Musgrave has been unreal today. 2 tight ends having 2 really, really great days. Mike McDonald, in his post-practice press conference, said to reporters that Green Bay Packers were using their nights out there. And if you got these 2 guys in your tight end room, that's a really, really good group. It's a group that I have a ton of faith in. And everybody saw the athletic ability with Luke Musgrave, right? Everybody knew that his athletic ability was there, but we were all just waiting to see him piece it all together in the National Football League. And so far, over this offseason, it seems like he's maybe done that, okay? And if he continues and does that in the regular season, along with Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson when he's back, it's going to be a really special year. My final winner was you guys, the spectators. And you know why? Because you got to see these 2 teams fight each other. And I love when this happens during joint practices. I love teams getting chippy. In my opinion, if my team doesn't at least have some sort of a scuffle in joint practice, I don't want them. I don't want them. If you're not getting upset and fighting over something, like, in my opinion, do none of y'all have that dog in you? Are none of y'all aggressive? And I get it. You can have controlled aggression in football. But if you're having a 2-hour practice session, 3-hour practice session with other competitors, something has to happen. And I'm honestly happy that it did. Do you love fights at joint practice? Are you with me? If you are, let me know. Comment section down below, right above it. You'll see that thumbs up button. Hit it and like today's video if you love joint practice fights. My number one loser is Jordan Love. And again, go back to my disclaimer. Watch what I said. I don't think he sucks. I don't think I'm better, but he did not have a great day at practice. He's still coming back from that thumb injury. Henry McKenna tweeted out that he participated on 7 in the red zone. 12 snaps, small sample size. He went 3 for 12. Now, he did throw a touchdown pass to A.J. Barner and Tucker Kraft, but the Seahawks defense was dominant. I know he's still working his way back, and I know we've got 17 days until the season, but your starting quarterback going 3 for 12 in red zone in a joint practice is never, ever a good sign. Let's go to Lukas Van Nes next, okay? He is my next loser. I think there's been a lot of chatter over the offseason that Lukas Van Nes is getting a lot better. And I bet he is, right? I'm excited to see the jump that he takes. And I'm not saying that this one picture and this one rep ruins everything that he's done this offseason. But I just don't like seeing your edge rusher, who everybody's hyping up, everybody's talking about, everybody's excited about, getting stonewalled like that by a tight end nonetheless. I mean, he got pushed back. He was off his weight, like absolutely stonewalled. I hate that. Now, I'm not writing him off. I'm not saying he's going to suck. I'm not saying my stock in Lukas Van Nes I'm selling. But I just don't love seeing those type of reps. My final loser today is the pass defense. Okay, I saw tweets out there that were saying that Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, those two guys together looked like they'd been playing together for years. And they have been playing together for just a couple months. They were torching the Green Bay Packers pass defense. Now, Evan Williams did get an interception later in the practice. That was awesome. Made a great play. But still, that was pretty much the only highlight when it came to the secondary for Green Bay in this entire thing. Make sure you got me followed on social media. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram. That'll do it for today's show. Links to my social media in the comment section down below. More than anything, though, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, youtube.com/PackersTV.